Recording it. Okay, there you go. Now you can do it. Okay, so it's not gonna let me record from there.
That's okay. We don't need to record it.
Yes, we do.
They can watch the Ustream.
Okay, you're right. Okay, stop it. Okay, hi everyone. Sorry. So we are back from convention, and going into the fall selling season is always exciting. Yeah. Last year, we talked about the magic of November, and Nikki and I launched our director by December programs. All because if you haven't been with Scentsy yet during a fall season, it is crazy. And now it's going to get even more exciting because we have two new brands that we are going to be representing if you choose. And so tonight we just wanted to talk about some of the changes that are happening with our Scentsy business, because many of us started with Scentsy Wicklist. Oh yeah, how many people have started your convention jars? You're on the same phone as me. You can. Excuse me. Do not talk to me about that. How many of you guys have started your convention jars? Unmute *6. Okay, so if you haven't started it, or if you have, post pictures on the group page. We want to make this something that's really fun, that's really exciting, and that can be a source of encouragement and inspiration. And just something fun for us to do to all plan. I think we all come back from convention every year excited and with new friendships, and connected to people we didn't know. It was my first year actually having teammates there, so that was extra special for me. And so we want everybody to be in Indianapolis next year. And if you didn't get the announcement, Convention 2013 will be in Indianapolis, July 10th through the 13th. 3 days
through the 12th.
Oh, 10th through the 12th. Sorry. 3 days after I turned 29 years old. Just FYI. No, I'm kidding. Okay, nobody's laughing. Okay, so we're just going to go over some convention highlights from this year. And anybody that went to convention, please feel free to chime in. Anybody that was following on Facebook or any of our updates on Twitter or anything like that, feel free to chime in. Let us know. We want to hear from the people that were there, and we also want to hear from you that were home about what was good, what was exciting, and what makes you want to go next year. So every year the convention gets bigger and better. I know for me, this was the best convention I've been to. I set out last year, but Nikki was at Stampede. Was it the best you've been to?
It's the best so far.
So you can't do that. You saw on our updates that Donnie and Marie Osmond surprised us. That was amazing at 8:30 in the morning. Like, whew, my coffee hadn't even set in. The Madonna, sorry guys, it really wasn't Madonna, but we really, we thought it was Madonna, and everybody jumped up so excited, and then the impersonator came out, and everybody sat down. But it was fun to play with that, and we really thought Madonna was there, but maybe next year. What else are some highlights? Chime in, guys, because I may forget. What are some other highlights, Nick? Oh, well, Grace Adele, but we'll get to that later. That was a huge highlight. Just all of the
Carrie Wilkerson, the barefoot executive.
Carrie Wilkerson, the barefoot executive, which we'll probably do some trainings on, some of the trainings she taught us. She's the reason, if you're on Ustream right now, she's the reason we're sitting outside, because it's our life, our business, our way. And so she was really inspirational, and we'll do some trainings on her. Callie Calais. Oh, no. Okay.
Colby Calais.
Colby Calais. Can you take the call because my child's nose is bleeding?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Be right back.
Can you guys hear me?
You'll be okay.
Okay, good. Anybody else want to chime in that went to convention?
Oh, sorry, baby.
Share anything that you learned? Okay, Marissa.
Okay. Larissa said, "Hooray! Of a happy little that oh."
Mm-hmm.
camel, upload, you tell, grab for, do, you grab mommy's sister, you grab her earring, you grab the phone, and you got the and hello, 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 hello.
Hey, come on, buddy.
That's great. And if we're not excited about our business, who's going to want to join our business? So we have to definitely start out with being excited about our business. That's great.
That's awesome. Thanks, Melissa. Was there anybody else?
Don't be shy.
You all are not shy. I know. Oh, good. Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's great. That's awesome. Well, you know what? That's that's awesome. I was just gonna say there's a director in California who does really large events with Scentsy, and she booked her Grace Adele show for September, and I asked her what she was planning to have, and she's like, I'm just using my starter kit and what they gave us because she doesn't have the money yet to invest like in actual product. So she's just using it as an opportunity to just go start spreading the brand because we're really like those first consultants like Cincy had, where we just have to start. Brand recognition is so important and just spreading the brand. But that's awesome. Thanks for sharing that. Okay, so if anybody else has anything, just chime in as we're talking. One of the big changes that they did announce, just so you can understand this, is that Scentsy Wickless, as we all have known it, is now going to be called Scentsy Fragrance. Since we are expanding our layers line and we're moving more into different categories of fragrance, we're not going to carry the Wickless name anymore. So it's going to be Scentsy Fragrance instead of Scentsy Wickless. And a part of that is the layers catalog is now being joined with the Scentsy catalog. So we won't need brochures. We won't need the brochures or to order extra. It's all in that one catalog, and it looks really great and it's exciting. And you'll see when you get your transition kits that they've added new scents to the layers line.
Yes.
So look for the catalog to be posted in your transition kit. Get familiar with all those new scents that are coming out. And Nikki is showing them on Ustream right now. Okay, so now to move into August. Those of you that have been with us know that generally August and February are our transition months. And so for the month of August, 10% off most of the catalog. They're laughing at you.
Oh, can they see this?
I posted it on the group.
Oh my God! I thought this was only for like if they called back in. Oh,
No.
forget it. Oops.
So 10% off most of the catalog. Just be aware, most of the things that have the asterisks, most of the combine and saves that aren't eligible for half price and hostess credits are generally the things that are also not 10% off. But just be aware, not everything in the catalog is 10% off. So just communicate that clearly with your customers of what will and will not. They usually do, don't they?
Yeah, a discontinued list.
They do.
Mhm.
No, but for the 10% off.
Oh
That's
yeah, they
10%
usually
off.
create a flyer.
Yeah. If since he doesn't, some consultant will.
Yeah, really. They will.
Okay, so transition testers and catalogs, also an important part of August, is for those that for all of us really, we need to be ready come September 1st to remove all the discontinued scents. So purchase your transition testers and catalogs during the month of August because they're 10% off. So for your full size party tester transition kit, it will be $25. And for your mini testers, it will be $6. And just so you understand, that's not a whole new set of testers because that's like $75. This is just those new scents that are being added to the fall and winter. And get your catalogs early so that you can familiarize yourself with the new catalog so that once those parties hit on September 1st, you're not still learning it, but you know what's new in there. There's some new scents coming that we've never had. There's some stuff being discontinued, like My Wish. So you want to familiarize yourself with that so that you're not offering discontinued products. Again, in this August, double kits will be available for all new consultants. So anybody who joins in August will get spring and summer catalogs and testers and their transition kit for fall winter and those fall winter testers
While supplies last.
While supplies last. So if anybody joins early in the month, but that's not guaranteed through the end of August. And that's important because we want our new consultants who join in August to hit the ground running the month that they join and also have the ability to be prepared to book parties for the next month. So be aware of that. Oh, you're good.
Was she there?
I don't know. Can you say that again?
It's breaking up.
Yes, but when do they put the full new fall winter set on since the success? So she just has to order one set.
In September 1st.
So September 1st, you'll be able to order the full fall winter set if you wanted to do that. If you wanted to have it there by August so that you can do, but yeah, if you wanted to have it there by August, then yes, you could order a current full tester set, which would include the spring summer scents, and then order the transition kit as well. Yeah. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. No, in August.
So when do you go overseas? Okay, so no, you're
No,
not gonna.
yeah.
You don't need anything for August. You don't need the spring
Yeah.
summer stuff. You're gonna hit the ground running September 1st. So you can just purchase the full tester set September 1st,
Right.
which will be all the scents that are available in the new catalog.
Right.
So you don't even have to worry about the transition testers. Does that make sense? Okay.
Yeah. So just focus on the full set and the catalog. No.
Mm-mm.
No. In Scentsy Success, you can order a full set of testers, and so that's what you want to do. But you want to order the testers September 1st.
September 1st, not before that, because then you'll get the spring summer.
Right. Well, and if you want to order the catalogs during August and have them sent to you, you can do that since they'll be 10% off, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So if you want to order the catalogs during August so you get the 10% off, that's fine. But yeah, don't order the testers until September 1st. Okay, is that good? So that is that covers the double kits and transition. So are we kind of clear on transition and how that works? I just want to make sure we're all clear on that before we move on. Okay, everybody's good. So also, this is exciting, new to the layers line is, drum roll, hand soap. Yeah!
They're not as excited as we are.
We screamed because now I never have to go to Bath and Body Works ever. So we have hand soap, and we also have new bath tablets, which are, I don't know how they work yet because I haven't taken a bath. I mean,
Just
I've
pop
showered,
one in
but I haven't. Uh-huh. 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 Sun-kissed,
Mhm.
yeah.
That's what everyone says. Yeah.
Nice. Nice. I like that. And we didn't name all the new things, but I'm most excited that comes in French lavender. Like, how soothing. Okay, this wasn't on our agenda, but I just want to say I hope you all are texting all your customers and letting them know they only have a few hours left to get the Bring Back My Bars, because I have 4 text messages sitting here with stuff. So just an FYI. Okay, moving on. Velada. Oh, did I skip this?
The
Holiday collection. Holiday collection. We have some awesome new warmers, and I will post them onto the team page, some of the pictures that I have, and you'll see it when you get your new catalogs in next week maybe. But we have awesome new warmers. Also really cool is, yeah. Oh yeah, you're right. I'm sorry.
September 1st. And you can start ordering September 15th.
Right.
Oh, it's my hand all over.
I'm sorry. I got a little excited there. My bad. I want the chalkboard warmer like today. So
I like that one
but
too.
so yes, you're right. September 1st you can actually order the catalog. September 15th. So let me back up a minute and slow down. Also new this year is that we all know that all of us that have gone through this transition or gone through the holiday season, normally our fall winter scents include like snowberry, Christmas cottage, those really kind of Christmas time scents. Instead of those scents taking up a part of the 80 scents that are included in our regular selling catalog, they're putting those only in the holiday catalog. And so we have 80 scents that are kind of like more all around scents in our full catalog, plus the holiday scents in the holiday catalog. You're looking at me like I'm saying something wrong.
Because there's only 5 that are in there.
Oh, okay. So there's 5. Whatever. We get 5 more cents in the catalog. Okay, great. So there's 5 cents in the holiday catalog, and they're available until supplies last, right?
No. They're available the full catalog.
No, in the holiday catalog. Everything in the holiday catalog is until supplies last. Okay, whatever. Okay, y'all were listening. I was excited.
No, you're right, Kara.
You're right. Thank you.
She's drinking wine.
No, I am on. Okay, thank you. This is why we go as a team. Teamwork.
You're confusing them. We're going to have a wrap-up meeting to clear up everything you said.
Yes, there is. It's usually like a little pamphlet. Like it's probably not even as big as the layers. It's usually like a trifold. It may be bigger this year. But yes, and it includes, so there's warmers like Fright Night.
Bluster.
There's Bluster. There's wraps for the new Silhouette collection that are very much like holiday themed. Those are not in the regular catalog. They're only available in this separate holiday pamphlet. Not the scents are not supplies last, but the warmers are. So for instance, last year Bluster, our snowman, was a hot item, and it sold out by like the end of November, and everybody was desperate for a Bluster because people ordered so many of them that they just ran out of the ones that they had projected that we would sell. So yes, those holiday catalogs are available September 1st, and we're able to start ordering from them September 15th.
Yes.
Does that make sense?
Perfect.
Right.
Correct.
So you can start marketing them. Yeah. Right. Okay. Are we clear on the holiday collection? Sorry, I took us off track there for a minute. My bad. Okay. So next big announcement, gosh, we have so many big announcements, is Sincerely Scent launches on September 1st. They've been going through lots of tests to refine the system and make sure it's good once we start offering this to our customers. And so it will launch on September 1st. Do you have the prices, or does anyone have the prices of the credits?
I have them in my notes over there.
Okay.
They don't need to know that.
Okay.
We just need to
So
know
basically it's
Sincerely
launching on
September
1st, and more details to come about that. Okay. Velada. Oh, go ahead. Sorry. Yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm. Right, which is important. Right, which is very important. And every card that you or anybody, any of your customers send, thank you for that, Marissa, sorry. Any card that you or your customers send will come with a QR code and your website address linking back to you. So it's like free marketing on every card, which is really exciting. But thanks for those prices. No, these are actual cards. I think, is Sincerely Scent still a website? You can go to sincerelyscent.com and see just kind of like their mock-up cards, but it's really neat. And they have like a little scented rubber disc in them. So
they smell good.
They smell awesome. So instead of going to Hallmark or Target and paying $4 for a card, you can send these. And you can schedule out how the cards are sent 364 days in advance. So you can schedule your cards to be sent
all year
round. I know all my Christmas cards are going to be Sincerely Sent. Yeah. Oh, you're so good.
I'm so glad you took such great notes.
Sales kit.
It is $7.
Yeah. Good. You need to be here on Ustream with us, Marissa. Goodness.
She has better notes than we do.
I think it'll be on our screen.
It's part of
Scentsy
Scentsy Fragrance.
Yeah.
So it's no separate website or anything else you need to sign up for. It's part of the Scentsy Fragrance line. Right, because you're a Scentsy consultant already.
Yeah, this isn't a separate brand. It's a part of Scentsy Fragrance. So it's not like you have to opt in to sell it. It's going to be a part of Scentsy Fragrance. And so people would order credits. Yeah, so it's not in the fall catalog, but I think they'll have, in the sales kit, that'll be how you market it. And so what'll happen is people will buy the credits from your website, and then they would actually go probably to the Sincerely Scent to redeem it. That's how I think I recall them explaining it. But as that gets closer, we'll have more details. Okay, so that's Scentsy Fragrance. Are we good there? So Velada. Velada, first and... Okay, sorry. No, you're fine. Yes. Yeah. Special Olympics. Uh-huh. This, but not this. Yeah. That's right. And that's, I mean, thank you for sharing that. And the impact, when they're reading the numbers of how much we've donated to these causes as a fundraiser, I'm just like, oh my gosh, that would be like any organization's dream. Like, we're not talking about small change. Like, breast cancer, we donated over $500,000. Almost 600. The heartfelt warmer benefiting the American Heart Association is on track to outsell the breast cancer awareness warmer. And so they're giving, almost $600,000, $700,000 donations to organizations. So your sales of these warmers, our sales of these warmers, really do matter and really do make a difference for these organizations. When we did the Girls Night Out event here for the local Ronald McDonald House, they all knew that Scentsy was selling the Sacha Bear and donating to the main organization, and they were very grateful for that. So your sale of those warmers really does make a difference for these causes. Okay, that was great. Thank you, Marissa. So Velada, our second brand. Last year at convention, Orville announced that we would pull off the best new direct selling brand, and I don't think they thought Velada would be it, but it happens to be. We have sold $10 million in just 3 months. So if you're having reservations about Velada or you're not quite all in, that's okay. But think about how you can maybe incorporate that into your businesses that you are passionate about, Scentsy or Grace Adele, whatever, because people, believe it or not, really do enjoy chocolate and the convenience of Velada. So $10 million in 3 months. Didn't they say that was like more than Scentsy did in the first 3 years? Mm-hmm. So it's a big deal. It's a big deal. And so in order of business, we will be using the same catalog. That catalog will go at least through the calendar year. I know our current catalogs say spring and summer. Continue to use those. The prices and everything in there are still effective. And then when we order new supplies, they will be removing the spring and summer from there. But we're just going to continue selling from that same catalog. Don't fix what's broken, right? So, does anybody have questions about Bellotta? All right. So, tomorrow, and this is in your workstation, the workstation will be down from 12:30 tonight to 12 noon tomorrow. Oh my gosh. It's going to be so hard. But if you have orders to put in, log in now before it may already be crazy, but start getting those in so you don't have any late night slow workstation issues because it's overloaded. So, but just know tomorrow it will be down from 12:30 this morning to 12 noon tomorrow. So don't freak out if you can't get into your workstation. They're updating with all this new stuff and Grace Adele and everything. Okay. So now I'm going to hand it over to Nikki to talk about Grace Adele. Thanks, guys. Ladies.
I thought you were sick.
I am.
Okay. All right, ladies. I don't know how many of you guys are excited about Grace Adele, but I am like super excited. At first, I was kind of like, I don't know. But the more and more I share it with people, the more and more excited I become. So, yeah, I'm all in with the Grace Adele. And we have a beautiful catalog. Oh my God, look at this.
And they designed the catalog not to be just like a product catalog, to be like a style guide. So you'll see a lot more photos, and yeah, they can see it. It's good. You're doing good. Awesome, awesome. But not everybody is watching.
Oh,
so
they're
keep
not.
talking.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, never mind. So today I was on the Grace Adele call that corporate did, and they said that Grace Adele is designed to take the intimidation and frustration out of fashion, which I agree. It totally styles you itself. So it's a real simple system that Scentsy has trademarked. Okay, I'm back. Okay, so it's a simple system that Scentsy has trademarked. Those of us who went to convention, you've seen the bag. You've seen how they work. The whole clutch idea on the outside is trademarked. The whole inside of the bag is trademarked. So how exciting is that? No one else can come do that type of bag like we have. So there's 5 simple steps that you use to create your perfect look. First, you pick your bag color. There's 7 different bag colors. Then you choose your bag. There's 5 different options for your bag. Then you choose your clutch. There's 6 different clutches. Then you can style your bag, which is the rest of our accessories. And then you style yourself, which is our jewelry line. So it's so simple and easy. The interior is called Intelligent Interior. So there's literally a place for everything. Everything has a place. There's a wallet pouch, a pin pocket, a phone slot.
Game inside and it's hard.
They're pretty expensive.
Hey, we're on a call right now. Can you guys go back inside?
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Love you guys.
So there's a wallet pouch, a pin pocket, a phone slot, a makeup bag, a key fob slot, and then there's additional pockets. So there's a ton of different options with this the new Grace Adele purse, right? So another great thing about the Grace Adele line is, like Scentsy, we also have like combine and saves. I forgot what they're called. Does anybody remember what our combine and saves are called? They're not called combine and saves. They're called something cute. Okay, anyways. So there's different combine and saves, even though they're not called that you can have your customers purchase. We all know that a bag, or we may not all know, but the bags are $80. The clutches are $40, and the accessories have all different ranges. So they're offering with the combine and save where you can get 1 bag and 2 clutches for $130. So you're saving $30. And if you think of it, that's 3 different purses that you have for $130. because you can carry the bag by itself, you can carry it with the clutch, or you can carry the clutch alone. They also have another one that's called the Classic Essentials, where you'll get a purse, a clutch, and a wallet for $125. So you save $30. I didn't know about these combine and saves. I think I was just screaming too much during when they were talking about them, because I was super excited today when they announced them. I was like, oh my God. Does someone have a question? Yes. Stylish savings. Thank you so much. They are called stylish savings. So also with your stylish savings, you can make them half price items. Which, how cool is that? So you can get a purse and 2 clutches for $65.
Wow.
Is that not exciting? Is anybody else excited about that? Because I'm like, oh my God. Yes.
No, she's saying that the combine and saves can. She's saying that the combine and saves can be used as a half price.
Yes. There's only certain ones that it can't be on, and it's the bigger packages. But the ones I just told you, you can use as half price. You can even use the leather as a half price. If you buy just
oh yeah, you'll see here.
It has an asterisk next to the ones that you can't use for half price. But the Fun and Fabulous and the Classic Essentials, you can use as half price items.
So just like with Scentsy, we have certain ones that can be used and certain ones that can't be used. That's good.
Okay, so that's Classic Essentials. And for instance, if you decide you want a leather bag, you can buy a leather bag with one of your half-offs also. Not the package, just a purse.
Just the bag. I gotcha.
Yes.
That's cute.
So I am so glad that they created these stylish savings and are allowing us to use them as half off, because
that's awesome.
You can get 2 clutches and a bag for cheaper than you could just one purse.
Yeah.
So that's totally cool. Also, they said on the call today is that they are making jewelry bundles with the different types of jewelry that we offer. But it is not going to be in the catalog, and it's not going to be on the workstation. So if a customer goes to your workstation and wants the jewelry bundle, they can't purchase that from the workstation or out of the catalog. They have to go through a consultant. So that's them bringing the consultant back into the equation. Okay, I think that's really good too. The flyer is going to be available in the resource tab for that jewelry bundle, so that you're able to market it.
Awesome.
Now also, you guys know we have scarves that we have in our catalog as well. There are certain states that do not charge tax on scarves. So if you live in Massachusetts, Minnesota, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Rhode Island, Vermont, or New York, you do not charge tax.
New York is reduced.
New York is reduced rate.
I think that's so
But
weird.
The rest of those, they do not charge tax on those scarves. So I think like Priscilla lives in Pennsylvania. What's her name? Yvonne lives in New York.
Yeah.
We have some different team members that live in those states. So make sure you're aware of that.
Maybe it's because it's so cold. This stuff is like essential.
Maybe.
I don't know. That's so weird.
So you guys know, starting tomorrow, you can enroll in Grace Adele.
Oh. Correct. And so Nick. Right. And so, and it's the whole family. Yeah. And so Nikki, I think, posted the example earlier on the page. If you sell $75 worth of Scentsy fragrance, $25 worth of Velada, and $50 worth of Grace Adele, you've hit your 150 and you're active for the month. And so that's the beauty of it, is because different people may have different interests, you know, and so you have something to offer a multitude of people, a diversity of people.
Right. So another thing, you guys know, tomorrow, August 1st, you can start on the starter kit. You can join the starter kit of Grace Adele for $199. The starter kit is awesome. You get so much with the starter kit. You're going to get a bag, a clutch, a clip-on, a necklace, earrings, 50 catalogs, 100 order forms, 100 business cards, 100 postcard invites, 25 party and join brochures, 5 host envelopes, a new consultant guide, a consultant folder. You're going to get a stand for your bag, a clutch stand, a jewelry stand, a consultant tote, and the fabric swatches for all the different bags to choose from. So you get a ton of stuff in the starter kit for that $199 starting tomorrow. Was there a question? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Right.
Yeah.
The swatch card. Yep. They are.
Yeah. Style.
Right.
What? Style.
Yes, that's totally cool. Sorry.
It's really cool. And so I just told Nikki, I don't think she thought it was very cool, but my new like motto for this brand is like every time I get dressed, I'm marketing my business. Because even if I'm not wearing the bag, if I'm wearing the earrings, you know, someone may stop and ask me where I got my earrings from. And you want to be ready to tell them, oh, Grace Adele, have you talked about it? It was kind of fun in Vegas. Some of the consultants were walking around with their new bags, and we'd be like, oh, is that Grace Adele? You know, like we want to make it a household name, just like Coach and all these other brands. Nine West.
And the great thing about it also that I'm loving is that you can buy your purses for yourself and they're a tax write-off. I was talking to Angel last night and I was telling her I'm buying $500 off the bat because it's a whole tax write-off. I'm going to have all this Grace Adele stuff in my wardrobe. So, yeah, I can't wait. So, it is, huh?
Like, why would you go buy another bag when you could buy a bag? Exactly.
So just like with Scentsy, they're also offering a shooting star enhancement kit. So, you know, it's your first 15 days, 500 PRV. With Grace Adele, they're going to offer 2 options. They're going to offer a $200 package and an enhanced $300 package. So you can choose which one you want if you do make that shooting star requirement. Okay, with the Grace Adele, they're going to go on a different schedule than Scentsy catalog. So our catalog changes will be August and run through January, and then change again in February to July. So that's good. So 1 month you don't have to worry about getting Scentsy catalogs, Velada catalogs, Grace Adele catalogs. You know, you're not just purchasing a bunch of inventory in a month. They're going to be on a different schedule than what our Scentsy catalogs are on. Our jewelry does not contain nickel. So,
which you'll get asked.
Yes, people will ask you, especially people with sensitive skin, and I know I'm like that. Like, I can't just wear anything. But, so that's a huge selling point also. It is nickel free. I think that's all I had on Grace Adele.
Okay.
Did anybody else have any questions? Let me get that. It is It's designed to take the intimidation and frustration out of fashion. Because we have everything that everything matches our bags. You know, you can match your whole outfit just around your bag, and you have the color swatches to help you with it. It'll tell you, don't put that zebra bag with that leopard clutch.
That's a no-no.
So, yes, so. Right. Right, it's on the back of those color swatches. Ouch, this earring hurts.
It's not Grace Adele.
Oh,
I think that's right. I think that's right. Yeah.
I don't know. What
you get something about. With like all the 7 colors of the bag, and then you get the color swatch, like the pink one he held up to Heidi's shirt, that tells you which color bags to go with that pink shirt.
Sounds good.
Sounds good. I believe so. We'll just go with yes for now. I believe
in
so.
Your,
yeah.
In the starter kit, all they said was that it comes with the fabric swatch cards. So what that entails, I don't know until we get our hands on a kit. I remember him saying that though.
Yeah.
So we will see. Does anyone else have any questions about Grace Adele? Is anybody else excited about Grace Adele? I know me and Nisi, we already called the state fair and we're like, okay, we're doing Grace Adele at the state fair. So we're already excited to get in there and do Grace Adele and introduce it to people, because the way, I mean, it's the same opportunity you had with Scentsy, where you're one of those first ones. So the way I look at it is, if you hit the ground running, your possibilities are endless.
I get goosebumps.
Yeah. Yeah, we're planning on pushing the whole design your bag while you're at the state fair idea. And the way we're doing it is we're going to do our 500 shooting star with our inventory, and then we're going to buy that enhanced kit for 300 and have our state fair inventory. So yeah. I'm going to be honest, me and Nisi, we do events all the time, and we never have anybody say, you know what, I'm going to wait and book my party and then get my stuff. They want it then and there. That's why they come. So I'm not one for spending thousands of dollars to be at a booth with nothing to sell.
Right.
So, you know, it's totally up to you how you want to run your business. But from our experience, we find people that come to events want to purchase then and there.
Yeah.
So that's how we're doing it. You don't have to do it. I think it'll be a great thing to push parties too, because they can get that purse and the 2 clutches for $65 if they book a show. So we're definitely going to push parties as well, but we're going to have inventory to sell for sure. Is what? I'm sorry?
Shipping.
$5.
You know how with Scentsy,
it's $5.
If you're ordering like an individual order, not a party order.
I'm not sure how the shipping is on Grace Adele. They haven't told us anything about that yet. So I'm sure they're gonna
imagine it won't be though, because those bags are gonna cost more to ship. Don't you think?
I have no idea.
But that's just me talking. I don't know for
sure. We will see. Oh no.
Oh no.
That's not.
Oh.
Oh my goodness. Oh yeah. Yeah, they are so cool. How come you're not on this video?
I'm right there.
They are really cool. Does anyone else have any questions about Grace Adele? Are you guys excited about it? Okay. Oh. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. And you know what? Right, right, right,
Mm-hmm.
right. And you know what? Right. And
Yeah.
Grace Adele is not going to be for everyone. Just like Scentsy isn't for everyone. You have those people who are like, no, I love candles. I want a wick. I like the flame in my house. I don't care if it's safer. I don't care. So just like Scentsy isn't for everyone, Grace Adele isn't for everyone. We're not going to get the customers that go to Walmart and buy a purse. That's just not going to happen. There's a certain type of person that's going to purchase Grace Adele.
Mm-hmm.
We're a high-end bag line. So you have to understand, we're high-end. We're not a 31 Gifts. We're not a...
Even they have high-end bags and they're fabric.
True.
Sorry. I love you, 31 Girls.
She used to do 31.
I did.
But we're a high-end bag line. We're up there with Coach and Dooney.
Yeah.
We want to be a premium handbag line. So we won't appeal to those people who like to go to Ross and buy a handbag, or to Burlington. So it's the same with Scentsy.
Which I shop there too, but
yeah, I like it too.
I don't get paid commission on it anymore, so.
So yeah, so just don't, like Nisi said, Mary Christensen says, you can talk yourself out of a great opportunity just by having that doubt and that fear. You know what I'm saying? So if you go in there like, everybody's going to love this, I love this, this is the new hottest thing, you're going to be the hottest thing in town, and you're going to be selling bags left and right. So don't, it might not be your passion and you want to stick with Scentsy or you want to stick with Velada. If it's not your passion, definitely don't do it. You can just support someone else who is doing it. But if you realize the huge opportunity that this has, like Scentsy had 8 years ago, don't talk yourself out of it because you think somebody's not going to be interested in it. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And you know, just like with Scentsy or with any direct selling company, your circle of influence is just kind of what you use to get started. But the way we all actually grow our business is by meeting people at the mall or shopping with our bag on our arm and somebody asking where we got that from and having our business card ready to hand to them and saying they can either purchase it or host a party and earn it for free. You know what I mean? And so our business is... Yeah, yeah. I agree. And then the other beauty is, you know, if some of you are with Scentsy Fragrance or you're just joining Scentsy Fragrance and that is what you want to put your focus on right now, put your focus on that. Thrive with that. Go with it. Sell as many wickless candles as you can, you know. And then maybe later on down the line, you want to consider one of the other brands, or by that time, we have another brand to offer. You know what I mean? If Scentsy Fragrance or Velada right now is what's, you know, putting the food on the table for you and it's really working for you, stick with that. You know, you can still recruit. You can still share the opportunity. It's okay, you know. So I don't want you to think we're trying to talk anybody into doing it. We're just saying find your passion and go with it. We just happen to be a little overly excited about Grace Adele.
And it's so cool. Today when I called consultant support to ask a question, the lady who answered was like, "Are you excited about Grace Adele? Are you joining?" And I was like, "Yes." And she was like, "So what do you think? Is that the one you're most excited about?" And I was like, "Honestly, I do all three brands, and I'm really excited about Scentsy. That's my passion. But I think I have a second passion with these bags. And she was like, oh my God, me too. And she, she just answers the phone. She's like, I love my Coach bags, but once I got my hands on one of these Grace Adele bags, I knew I had to have one.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's just the excitement. Everybody's excited about it. Even outside of Scentsy, they posted a blog yesterday, and everybody was really excited about it. So I don't know. Just find your passion and go with what is your passion for sure.
Yeah. I'm sitting here looking, just real quick, I'm sitting here looking at the jewelry, and Nikki and I think both, we're like a part of this like buy direct. So I buy Premier jewelry, I buy Zapata, and I love my consultants, so I'm not putting them down. But I'm looking at these bracelets and stuff, and yeah, like half the price, because I'd pay like $70 for that, and it's $35. So, like Nikki said,
that's $25.
Wow, and that's cute. Like Nikki said, don't give up before you give it a chance. Like don't talk yourself out of it before you even have a chance, because these prices are really good compared to some of the other jewelry companies out there, and people already have a relationship with you because they're buying their candles from you, and that's the thing, is like people are going to want to buy it from you because it's you, and so you already have been building those relationships in your existing business. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so Scentsy Family is the main brand, correct? Are you following me? Okay, so Scentsy Family is the mom and dad. They just have 3 kids named Scentsy Fragrance, Velada, and Grace Adele. No, I'm trying to put this so you guys can understand it, because everybody keeps asking the same thing. So I want to make sure you guys understand the concept. Okay? So there's Scentsy Family, which is the mom and dad, and they have 3 kids named Scentsy Fragrance, Grace Adele, and Velada. Yeah. Right? So you're with that mom and dad. You joined with the mom and dad. So when someone goes to, say you sell only Scentsy, but they really want to do Grace Adele, when they go to your website, it will ask them if they want to join Scentsy, Velada, or Grace Adele.
You can go to your website right now and hit join and see that.
It'll show Scentsy and just Velada. Starting tomorrow, it'll give them that third option for Grace Adele.
Right.
So because we're all part of the mom and dad Scentsy family, anyone can come in on those other companies.
One downline, one commission. That's, yeah.
Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Uh-huh. They are so nice, and they like fit everything you need in all those little pockets.
You need to write that on your Grace Adele website story.
Yeah.
Amen, sister. No. Yeah.
Right.
Host a party. That's awesome.
They're really nice. I love them.
And they're smart. Like when we were coming from Vegas, I put like my lip gloss and my lotion in the already built-in clear plastic bag. I didn't have to go like hunt down a Ziploc bag to pack my stuff. They're smart too. Yeah.
Yes.
Smell wine. Smell wine.
Next year, get your jar ready.
And there was a whole row in front of us that left.
Oh man, that's
Yeah. That's right.
Exactly.
Party rocking in the house tonight. Everybody everybody just have a good time. You gonna make you lose your mind. Yes, like that.
Yeah.
And the side and then
Oh yeah. There's 5 different choices you have to choose from. My favorite is the Emma. I don't know if anybody else has picked out their favorite bag. My girl is Emma. Yes, that's gonna be my signature bag. But yes, the bags are huge, and inside them, they're just. I mean, they have that big middle pocket in the middle that separates them, and then there's just pockets lined all along the
What
wall.
is it called? Intelligent design?
Intelligent interior.
Oh, intelligent interior. It's really nice.
Yeah.
The lining is even nice. The fabric is really nice.
Oh. What's going on, Dad?
It's smart.
Love it.
But even for me, you know, I like. Oh, go ahead.
Stupid me. Store. Okay, the person's house. Ah.
And that is already it's already created on the training center. The whole presentation they did today, the slideshow, is on the training center. So all you have to do is go to the training center, and it has that whole slide, the stylish savings slide, that has those different prices on it. Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I forget that.
Uh-huh.
I do. I was gonna rent a Louis. It's like $200 to rent one. My gosh.
What?
Yes, it's like $200 to rent a Louis. It's not even yours. Heck, girl. Right,
Oh,
or
my
that you can
goodness.
wear 7 different ways. Well, lots of people.
Really? The Mishi, I know I have one. Right.
And those Mishi bags are right up there with these bags, and they're not even as cute.
Hello, I spent $110 on my Mishi bag.
And isn't it?
No, it's not falling apart. Thank you. I like my Mishi bag.
I'm not meaning to dog any other direct selling companies. I'm just a little
Mishi, I love my Mishi bag, and I got like 2 covers with it for like $110. But with Grace Adele, I can get way more than that, and it has accessories. Exactly. So I got 3 purses. Exactly. Exactly. And yes, you are so right. So I love that.
It's doable.
Yes, I will gladly take your order. Just, yes, I will get you a catalog. I will gladly take your order. Yes. No problem.
But your kit, you're going to get like $350 worth. Yeah.
Cute.
Yeah.
But once you see these bags, you're going to be like, wow. Because I think we were all at convention. I don't know how many people were excited when they announced what it was until they start passing out the bags. Because until you see, I wasn't either. I looked at Nisi like, seriously? Like, I am not selling no purse.
Yeah.
But which is why they brought out the bags for us. Because until you actually see it,
and
you can't appreciate it.
Yeah.
Right. Right. And once you see how versatile it is and how you can switch it up and make it fit any outfit, you're going to be like, seriously?
And also think about the style guide, you know, all the accessories and stuff too. Like the bags will be our big sellers, but there's something for everyone. The accessories start at $10, you know. And so there's something like I threw one of the mirrors on an old bag of mine. I'm like, that needs some Grace Adele on it, you know. Like, yeah, because they have that relationship with you.
Yeah.
Exactly. I'll tell you, give you an example of that, Renee. There's a girl that sells that I've met through social media. I have no clue where she lives or who she is, but she has like she sells that Stella and Dot jewelry, and that's all she does to make her sales. Is every day she posts an outfit of the day styled with a piece of the Stella and Dot jewelry, and that's how she works her whole business. You know, like it'll be a necklace here, a bracelet there. She'll show her coworkers wearing a bracelet with their outfits and stuff, you know, and it's just like a glimpse here, a glimpse there.
Oh, I'm about to do that with Grace Adele.
That's what I've been doing. Have you seen my Instagram?
Mm-mm.
That's all I've been doing.
I'm about to jump up with a purse and a dress.
Yeah, style guide. Because a lot of people don't know how to do it. You know how many times I used to manage a express store in college. There's a branding guide for the mannequins because most people will walk in and want every single thing the mannequin has on, from the earrings to the necklace to the top to the pants. And so, that's an opportunity for us to provide that to our customers. They don't want to have to do the work. Yeah, I love it.
Oh, and I'm gonna go buy a mannequin and dress
That's
her
what I'm
up.
excited
I
about.
can't wait to throw a scarf on her with a purse and a bow and ooh.
Okay, over accessorized. Like Jersey Licious a little bit.
Oh goodness.
Zebra on zebra and leopard.
Okay, we're past the hour. Does anybody else have any questions?
It's fun. Boy.
Last thing we wanted to touch on is the incentive trip.
Oh,
The incentive trip starts tomorrow, August 1st. They'll have the information on what it takes to qualify. This year, it's less points than it was last year. So it's only 26,000 points to get it this year. We don't know how you earn those points, what you have to do, but they're going to release that tomorrow. And it's this year, instead of one destination, it's 6 different destinations. So you get to choose where you want to go if you win the trip.
That's exciting.
I love that because I'm afraid to fly across water.
You are?
Yeah. So I'll probably be going to New York if I win it.
But are you going to name the location?
I don't have them down. New York,
Washington, D.C.,
Costa Rica,
Hawaii, Waikiki,
Whistler,
Canada, British Columbia.
And there's one more that's like in South Carolina or South Dakota. Yeah, Charleston, South Carolina. So those are the 6 destinations you can choose if you win the incentive trip. The incentive trip, which starts August 1st and runs through January 31st.
And so what's really exciting about that, too, is that any of you who've been to a Scentsy event know that Scentsy does it over the top. And so some of us maybe just say, oh, yeah, I could go to New York or D.C., but you have to understand, when you go to New York with Scentsy, it's going to be like over the top. So it's really exciting. And you get to pick the location, and so top earners will have first choice, and then as those locations fill up, they'll close. So shoot to be a top earner. Yeah. That's it. Are you going to talk about director retreat? For those that are going to move up to director. And then for those of you who promote to director this fall, because we know there's going to be some that promote.
5 or 6.
Yeah.
8, 9, 10.
All of you. Our director retreats which is in January, will be in Cancun this year, which is very exciting. We had a great time this year. So,
But we want to go with some of our
we
team
want to go with
members.
some of our team. It's no fun just being with. I mean, it is fun being with my sister, but she goes with her husband. So, like, I either got to get married or some of y'all got to go. Y'all just come, okay? Y'all just come.
Skip the whole marriage thing.
Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to, girl?
Director requires 500 PRV, 3 active frontline, and 10,000 group wholesale. So recruit, because you want to build wide and deep.
Does anybody else? So this is the thing. This is the thing, and this is one of the chords that Orville spoke about while we were at convention. If you want to start building your business, $500 should be what you do monthly. That should be your monthly minimum.
Because the 150.
Forget 150 is just so you don't lose your team, which means you're not working your business.
And you're not receiving your training bonus or your commission.
Right, because you're not even getting paid off of your team, just making 150 every 3 months. So in order to build your business, you need to start focusing on having at least 500 every month. We lost somebody with that. Did you hear him click off?
You're like, I don't want to hear this.
Never mind. So that's one of his cores, and it's so true. It doesn't benefit you at all to become a director if you can't at least do 500 every month. You know, so once you start building your customer base, that 500 automatically comes. Like, I don't have to go out and try to really work for my 500 anymore, because I have customers that are on a cycle that need wax every other month that I can just contact and say, hey, I'm putting in an order. Are you ready to reorder? It's not that difficult. So you have to just, that should be your goal. If you want to be a director, or I say if you even want to be in any type of leadership position, because you need the 500 to get paid off your team anyways, you need to start concentrating on every month constantly getting that minimum of 500, because that's the minimum. Does that make sense?
And that's a mindset shift.
I know it, because I know when we first joined, we were looking like 500 every month. Like, are they serious? Like, I am not gonna be selling $500 a month. Like, we were really in that small stage where we're like, oh yeah, that's not possible. And then I look at some other direct selling companies, and they have to sell $1,000 minimum to get paid in leadership positions, and they only have one brand. We have 3 different brands that we can get that amount with. So if you do 150 in Scentsy, 150 in Velada, and then 200 in Grace Adele, you're good. It's so minimum. So if you want to be in any type of leadership position, I encourage you right now, make a choice to start getting at least $500 in sales every month.
And that's why at convention they were talking so strongly and providing so much training about parties, because that's your opportunity to have a captive audience and to get the most sales in. And then once you start building that customer base, either line them up to host parties so that you have a pipeline of parties, or track when their last order was, so in 3 months you can say, okay, they should be running out of scents. And that's how you build that individual customer base. $500 is really hard if you're just starting out and you're calling the same people every month to place an order. But if you're booking parties and you're getting in front of new people and you're building your contact list, it becomes easier.
Right. 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 Exactly. Right. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Or maybe you want a new purse. Because think, exactly. And think about it. All you need, if you have 3 people or 2 people that buy one of those combine and saves or stylish savings with the Grace Adele, that's $260 just right there. And that's only 2 people. You know? Exactly. It's so much easier having multiple brands, which is why I sign up for all of them.
Whatever you want, I got.
Whatever you need, I got it.
What is that, baby? Don't drop that on your toe. Get it. That's heavy.
That's his battery for his motorcycle. Be careful, Kaden. Yes. So everybody just, and you know what? You can do it. We believe in you. All the tools are there to make it happen. Our Facebook page is fabulous for encouragement and for any kind of questions you need. So if you want to be a director, put it on the page and let everybody know so we can hold you accountable. Which is what I was telling everybody at convention. I'm really bad with making calls to my customers. And without making calls to my customers and staying in contact with them, they might just go to Walmart or they might just go back to lighting a wick candle.
Well, and we do events all the time, and we always hear people say, "Oh yeah, I got this from so and so, but I don't know where they're at. They don't ever call me."
So my major downfall is not staying in contact with my customers, which I said Bring Back My Bar was a huge eye opener because I got over $600 just by calling my customers and telling them about Bring Back My Bar. So I plan on making a list with my customers. I'm gonna call the ones I called this month. I'm not gonna call again for 3 months. And I'm just going to put them on a rotation. So I have a constant rotation of who needs wax and when was the last time I called them. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
That's a good idea. Who is this? Who's this? Oh, Nicole, that's good. That's a good idea. I like that. Right, right. That's a good idea. I like that. Well, does anybody else have anything to say before we wrap it up? Get your convention saving jar out and start saving. I took the money that I had left from this convention and threw it in the jar. So, yeah, I have like $63 already. But another thing is that the hotel that's right by the Lucas Oil Stadium where the Colts play, where convention is going to be at, one of the hotels is already booked full of Scentsy consultants. So it's really scaring me. So I'm like ready to already book my hotel like we did last year for Fort Worth. Because, yeah, I can't be walking far. So, yes, start. I will definitely. I need to go on and search like what's near there, so we have an idea and we can start getting some rooms because, yeah, it's just like this year. It wasn't until February or March that we started, so it's a while.
The payment plan,
right? But the hotel,
it's not. Yeah, right after the holiday season, and we can, we can pack a room. We can do 4 to a room or whatever, and we'll look for, affordable.
Oh my God,
rooms.
we had 4 to a room this time, and I did not know that my mom snored. She kept me up all night.
She's gonna be mad at you.
She's in Hawaii. She won't know.
She'll see this.
Don't tell her to watch this recording. Oh my God. I just can't room with anyone that snores. Sorry.
I was knocked out.
And then we have some rowdy team members. They kept me up late drinking strawberry daiquiris. So you might not want to room with those girls either. They're rowdy. But other than that,
we won't say any names. You'll just have to learn for yourself.
Oh no.
It was fun though. It was a lot of fun.
Yeah, we had a lot of fun. So definitely plan for next year. We're excited already. And I'm serious, convention just gets bigger and better every year. I never imagined that they would give 11,000 people a Grace Adele bag. Like, I wasn't even...
Plus everything in it.
They had already gave us Scentsy giveaways and Bellotta giveaways. I just knew we weren't getting anything else. And then when they came out with all that, I'm like, wow, it really does just get bigger and better every year. They never shortcut just because we get bigger. So definitely plan to be there next year. Who knows? We might have another brand. Spring Sprint, definitely. They're going to be somewhere in New Mexico and a bunch of other cities, so definitely plan for that one. That one's only $60, or it has been for the past couple of years. So, and I say that's like it's a mini convention.
But it's really just It's training.
More training. It's still fun. You still get free product and everything. Yeah. But convention is where it's really at. If you had to choose between one of the two, convention is where it's at. It's like Spring Sprint on steroids.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and you all can see from the group how those that went, and even the ones that didn't win, but didn't win. Even the ones that didn't go, but followed the excitement, it's got you like fired up, and like really wanting to work your business because. I'll use Angel's example, who came from Mary Kay. When she drove into town, we were already at the convention center, and she was like, oh my gosh, I gotta go back to my hotel and get dressed and do my hair and all this stuff. And we were like, girl, Scentsy is not like that. Like, we're just regular folks trying to, build our businesses. And so once you see that and see people who have been super successful and realize that they're just like you, it just sparks something in you that wants to make you go out there and make it happen. So our Ustream is getting really dark because it's no longer sunny out.
Because we're trying to be barefoot executives outside. Oh, Lord. So, well, it's been a pleasure. We love you guys. We really feel like we are family. Was someone about to say something? No? Okay, so you guys get ready for Grace Adele to launch tomorrow. I know I'm super excited. You guys be excited too. Even if you don't want to sell it, I'll take your orders. But get excited about all our new brands that we have coming out. And keep in touch on our Facebook page. And start recruiting starting tomorrow. Get those recruits in. Start building your business. Get ready for the fall season. It's going to be huge. I promise you.
November 30th.
I promise you. If you even want to move up one level just a little bit, I promise. Start building your team this fall. It will happen. No doubt.
If you're not going to play this, I'm going to play with you.
I love it. Let's do it. I mean, I'm just like so excited. Let's just do it.
What are you talking to?
Sorry, you lost a customer.
Angel's like, dang it.
Okay.
Okay, good.
Keep it in the family. Keep it in the family.
All right, ladies. Well, go out there and make it happen. Let us know if you need anything, if you have any kind of questions. All right.
Good night. Bye. Thanks for joining us.
I don't know how to play. Who are you talking to?
Gosh.
Who are you talking to, Mom?
Barefoot Executives. Thank you, Carrie.